Hello, Half Size Me family and friends. I want to wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. And I want to come to you with a message that I hope helps today. I could give you all my tips on how to navigate the buffet table and what to do with the leftovers and how to only put things on your plate that really excite you. And I could do all that. But there's an element to Thanksgiving that I think I really want to just take a second and address, and that is your family and the people you're going to spend the day with. I spent most of my life going to these family gatherings, like Thanksgiving, feeling surrounded by human beings but very alone. And the reason I felt very alone was because I didn't feel I felt like I fit in well. And a lot of the behaviors that happen on a very personal basis were not ones that would support a sense of loving and belonging. And so, even though there was a lot of warm bodies around me, hey Judy, I felt very alone. And there was a message that was always told to me growing up: nobody will love you as much as your family and things of that nature. And for most of you, that is very true. For most of you, you have awesome families, you have awesome friends, and you are going to be surrounded by so much love today. But there is a good portion of us that may not have that experience. We may not have that kind of relationship with our family of origin. And I want to encourage you today to know you are not alone. I was told that message and I realized it was a lie. I realized, hey Molly, I realized that just because I'm physically not close to somebody doesn't mean I can't have a better connection with them than I do with the people that I was born into. I always say you were born into your family. It doesn't mean you fit into your family. And you don't have to beat your head against a wall trying to make that happen. You are uniquely you, and you are going to find people in this world. We live in a wonderful time where the internet allows us to have connections with people in Australia and Great Britain, across the world, and I've met some of the most amazing people I have more in common with than the people I lived with for over 18 years. And I'm sharing this today because while the food, of course, can be its own issue, a lot of the times the reason we dive headfirst into the dessert buffet, or the reason we keep eating and grazing on things, is because we're struggling with maybe not feeling like we fit in, maybe not feeling like our family of origin really gets us, maybe feeling kind of like an outsider. And the food is comforting, right? Let's not lie, it's comforting. But what I'm going to encourage you is to realize we're your family and we're your friends. And even though you might feel very alone, or maybe feel kind of like an outcast, or maybe you feel like the people that you've always thought of as being your close family, maybe now because you're doing a lot of mindset change, you're realizing, I don't know about that. I want to encourage you not to limit yourself to those people, to realize there is a world of opportunity. And when one door closes, another door opens. Just because this is the family you were born into doesn't mean that those relationships have to be fostered for the rest of your life to the degree that maybe you have. And to know that there are other relationships out there you have not even come across that could be more fulfilling, more wonderful, and really make you feel like you belong. So I guess today my message to you is this: if you are sitting in a room with a bunch of people and you feel alone and you feel sad and you feel judged, or you feel like you just don't fit in, know you can jump on here today and share, and that we've got you. We got your back, and that ultimately we are in this together, and we have a deeper understanding of one another than maybe you'll ever have with some other people in your life. And that's okay, because some of the most amazing friends and relationships I have built have been online since starting Half Size Me. So I just want to encourage you today, don't allow yourself to be limited. Don't allow yourself to feel like there's something wrong with you because you don't necessarily fit the mold you think you should fit. And be proud of yourself for how far you've come. And know that we're here for you today, and don't hesitate to jump on here and post. You guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope my message resonates with some of you. And again, I hope for the majority of you, it doesn't. I hope you have awesome family. I hope you have awesome friends. And I hope that you have the deepest, most wonderful connections. I just know I didn't. And I just want to speak to those people who today might be feeling anxiety, might be feeling stressed, might be feeling a sense of loneliness, being surrounded by a bunch of people that they feel they should have a connection with that they don't. You guys have a wonderful day. Happy Thanksgiving.